The Chicago Fire Department is not in compliance with some national safety standards. And when it comes to spare rigs, the ones we do have are so bad, some firefighters are worried about their ability to get to a fire on time. Pam Zeckman is back with more of her investigation. Pam?
Tracy and David, last night we told you about the poor condition of some of the city's so-called frontline equipment. When those rigs break down, firemen are given older, less dependable spare rigs, sometimes for weeks or months, while their regular rigs are in the shop for repairs. A city mechanic makes emergency repairs at a North Side firehouse. Their 17-year-old spare rig broke down before it got out the door, an all too familiar sight for Chicago firemen. The logbook at this South Side firehouse chronicles why they needed one spare rig after another. One wouldn't start, another had continual air leaks.
We have to work with what we got.
And last November, firemen at this house got a 25-year-old spare with rust holes, unsafe seat belts, and air leaks.
You don't know if it's going to start. You don't know if you're going to go out the door and the brakes are going to let go. You just have no idea what's going to happen to these spare rigs.
The clips that are supposed to hold these ladders in place were broken, so the ladders are tied to the truck with ropes.
It'll take me a long time to untie this rope.
And minutes count at a fire.
It puts the firemen in danger in case we need a ladder to get them out and the civilians out. We can't get them off quick enough.
This 24-year-old spare rig has another chronic ladder problem, described 8 months ago in a fireman's memo as an unsafe condition, a jack sticking out, a jack that stabilizes the truck for when the aerial ladder is extended.
If the jacks don't go down, the aerial ladder doesn't work. That equipment has got to work for us to do our job.
The aerial ladder didn't work on another 25-year-old spare at this fire last September, so firemen used ground ladders to get to the roof. The fire department says that had nothing to do with their inability to rescue a man and 2 children who died in that blaze, but it has a lot to do with how fast firemen get their jobs done.
To use a ground ladder, it takes sometimes 3, 4, or more people to raise that ladder. That's taking them away from other jobs.
There's another problem. According to the standards of the National Fire Protection Association, the city does not have enough spare rigs. The number of spare rigs should equal 25% of the fleet, or 39 spares. The department has 29, enough spares, the commissioner says, because of recent purchases of some new trucks.
The numbers don't mean much. It's the condition of those spares.
Right.
But they're up and running and they do pump. That's a problem I'm attacking. And I'm buying them as fast as I can buy them. My primary concern is the safety of the firemen, paramedics, and the citizens out there.
The commissioner has purchased 20 trucks since he was appointed and has city council approval to buy 19 more in the next 3 years. But firefighters say much more needs to be done faster. David and Tracy?
All right. Thanks, Pam.